Well, now it's all starting to make sense. Turns out Bud Light's partnership with transgender activist Dylan Mulvaney, someone who increasingly appears to be attempting to reduce womanhood to some humiliating, crass caricature,
slay, on the daily.
wasn't just a poorly planned, hastily executed effort to jump on the bandwagon, but was actually part of a deliberate policy change by Bud Light to jettison its existing brand and customer base. During a podcast interview that took place just over a week before the Mulvaney controversy began, the beer company's vice president, Alyssa Heinerscheid, let slip the truth.
I'm a businesswoman.
Well, I'm a businesswoman.
I'm a businesswoman.
I'm a girl boss.
I had a really clear job to do when I took over Bud Light.
What, ruin the brand?
And it was, this brand is in decline. It's been in decline for a really long time.
Yeah, probably because it tastes like urinal water.
What does evolve and elevate mean? It means inclusivity. It means shifting the tone.
It means shelling out God knows how many $1,000s to this clown while pissing off the people who actually buy your product. Great idea, girl boss.
I'm a businesswoman. It means having a campaign that's truly inclusive and feels lighter and brighter and different and appeals to women and to men.
Or men pretending to be women.
And we had this hangover. I mean, Bud Light had been kind of a brand of fratty,
Frat lives matter.
kind of out of touch humor. And it was really important that we had another approach.
Was girl boss businesswoman's genius plan to demean and discard its existing target market successful? Good lord, no. Get woke, go broke is normally a tired cliche that doesn't actually play out in the long run. But in this case, serious damage may have been done. According to an industry insider, Anheuser-Busch distributors, particularly those located in the heartland and the south, have been spooked by the massive backlash to the Bud Light Dylan Mulvaney controversy. But the woke mind virus is so prevalent that companies like Anheuser-Busch now value their corporate equality index over and above keeping their customers happy. The CEI is basically a benchmark as to how best corporations pander to the message in the context of LGBTQI+. Is this, however, the straw that breaks the camel's back? This isn't seemingly just a flash in the pan. The story is still rumbling on over a week later. Will Bud Light actually be the first brand to go bust as a result of endorsing a movement that is becoming increasingly obnoxious, in your face, and unpopular? And which brand will Dylan Mulvaney ruin next? James Waters' plan for the evening was simple: get drunk. But the angel had other ideas. He offered James the answers to any 10 questions of his fancy. The nature of God, the universe, or hell, even JFK's true assassin, it was all for the asking. But then the demon threw him a hard curve by telling him someone in the bar was going to die at 12:21. The book sinks its teeth into the Nephilim and the giants mentioned in the Bible, the biblical documentation of time travel, creation versus evolution, as well as the reality behind Roswell, UFOs and aliens, and how man is trying to replace God with transhumanism. I've chatted a lot with the author. He's a fascinating guy and he's a big fan of the channel. So please support me and him by getting your hands on an ebook or colour hard copy of 10 questions for James by clicking the link in the description below.